So we have this legendary craft event. I waited all the way till the end until opening this because I was like, I'm gonna get the best runes that I can possibly get, and it took me 410k. Well, to be honest, I was kind of finished with all of the runes at 100k. So after 100k, I kind of, like, I was somewhat lucky, and then I started, like, I kept clicking, and I kept clicking, and I kept clicking, and I kept clicking, and it still didn't get any better, but I kept clicking. This event, I hope we're never gonna get again. Why not? You might say, like, oh, because there's no +6. No, not because there's no +6. I hope we don't get it in this kind of state again, where you have to click 410,000 times divided by 60, and then probably more than that, but you have to click double per. So it's just so many fucking clicks, and it's so annoying. You do have this property settings right now, which is pretty chill, but it would be very chill to say, like, okay, keep changing it until you hit the sub-properties that I want the notification for. Something like that would make it very easy. Another thing they could do, which I think they should totally do with all of these, is saying, like, okay, my defense is 8, my crit rate is 6, I want to lock these 2 lines, and then my next change is going to be more expensive. Because with that, it's just, I think they kind of don't want to do it, because then it means, like, okay, the more will you are, the more points you get, the more likely you get to the perfect runes, and the random RNG guys that don't have that much stuff can't get those perfect runes. It could be, I don't really know. So that could be, wait, do I have to pay more to claim them? I'm not sure. Maybe I can't even claim them then because I just use all the points. We will see in a second. So yeah, for those runes, also some questions I mostly get, what kind of runes do you get on this rune event? Because there's no +6, I won't go for speed chasing. You could go for speed chasing, but if you go any rune where you would say, like, okay, if it doesn't roll into speed, rune is useless. So crit rate slot 4s, accuracy slot 6, those kind of things, if they don't roll at least a few times in speed, they're going to be absolutely useless. So what do you want to go for? Slot 2 speeds, very easy. Slot 6 attacks, pretty easy. Slot 2 attacks, if you need them, kind of easy. Crit damage, slot 4, kind of easy. So those are the kind of runes that you want to go for. And you want to keep all lines to whatever you roll in. At least if it rolls like double in any of those things, and at least it has to ignore one of the lines, preferably the one that has lowest on the base, then you would get a pretty good one over that. However, you could also decide to go for, I want to go for the perfect innate. And I didn't go for it in this case. I happened to get all innates on all of them. I actually went slot 2 speeds on all of them, because that's just the thing that is the most spread of chances. If you get anything rolled decently, it would be in that. So it's really spreading the chance. Worst thing that can happen is 1 in each roll. Second worst thing that can happen is super low rolls. Third worst thing that can happen, well, it's pretty much just those 2 bad things that can happen. But yeah, talking about perfect innate, like you could get like an accuracy 8 or a crit rate 6 or a resistance 8 for like the innates, and then you just keep it for the perfect re-up target. However, I feel like it's so easy to get re-up targets right now, especially with like the way that we're farming. You have the rune packs that are like pretty freaking insane right now. So re-up targets for days. So I'm just gonna get all of these runes and let's see how they roll. So do I actually have to pay? No, I can just obtain them right away. Yes, sir. So they did all get pretty decent stats. All of them are like 3 of max, 4 of max. I think most of them are like 2 or 3 of max actually. And we all got all of those slot 2 speeds in there. This one is 3 of max. All of them, like I said, happened to get an innate. I didn't focus on getting innates. Like if I would have gotten better stats without an innate, then I would have definitely taken the one without an innate. It just happened to be to have an innate in there because I did that many rolls in there at some point. So I'm so happy that this event is done. Like legit, I'm so happy because I've been clicking way too much on this, and these you just go for whatever is like super good. So in these there's a lot of ones that are good, and these you just want to go for the speeds most likely. So let's see how these runes will roll. First off, the Vio. Do we go plus 12 all the way? We go plus 12 all the way. Show me something good. Okay, missed out on defense. HP rolls are low. Attack roll is low. That's kind of shit, actually. Kind of slow rolls. Like, the crit rate is nice, but these are, like, pure on minimum rolls, like, straight up. So, that's not really great. But I'm gonna share them all on guild, because why not? Well, let's see what we have on the Will rune. Sell. Oh no. Instant plus 15. High in accuracy. Okay, not the highest of rolls, but this is somewhat workable. The combination of HP... no, wait, it's actually kind of bad. Like, you could have been... Even if you were hero, you could have been 23 on 16, right? So, not really the greatest, but can be used. Can be used. This one is better than the previous one, but still mediocre-ish. I'm gonna do the Despair one as last, because that's the one I actually want mainly. This one could also be very good. You just have to ignore the crit rate. Pretty much go high in attack. High in attack would be very nice for this one. What do we get? High in defense. Yeah, that's going to be weird. High in defense is definitely one that's going to be weird. You could make it 38 defense, but how many speed units actually need that much defense? Not really. So far we have two that are usable-ish, but also killing the mediocre-ish. This one, high in the accuracy. That's what we're aiming for. High accuracy. Show me. Double lowest roll in accuracy. Wait, that's lowest roll, right? Oh, no, second to lowest roll. But also low roll here and low roll there. If this maxed out rolled, and it would have been like 24 on 15 on 14, and then this would be a redo, would be so good. But this is also shit. Man, I spent 400k clicking that bullshit for that stupid ass event to get 4 mediocre runes. That sucks. Fuck. Oh, okay. Well, end of the video. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. Next time with this event, I'm definitely not gonna go 400k because it's just shit. All 4 of them are like garbage. Like, all 4 of them literally rolled low. Yeah, at least they didn't go 1 in each, which would have been the worst. I think this one is the best of rolls, but if it would have been 28 attack instead of 28 defense, it would have been a lot better, but yeah. No, these are kind of shit. Fucking lame. Yep, is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. And you can do it better. I'm gonna actually. Let's see first one is generous and farm one. Yeah, I'm going to level. Okay, let's do it. Let's do super slow. I just really roll. You have all the magic. Wait, I didn't have all the magic as well. Okay, so fast. I need to reset page 5. I'm gonna roll. Okay, my option is 70k, but 70k was also based off getting all the points. So she did 35k. You can consider year olds, they only get 30 points for it. That's why if you were doing the AC event last year, with a new account, you were getting infinite energy points and cashback. Those are also good. So I'm going to do again. I'm going to do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. I just want to do this level. Look at this. I'll spend my energy. If the cashback, we got like really cashback. They had a gold cashback. Was that or yeah, it was that. It was easy because I remember it was April relation. I was in all the races alone. Lap or the birthday event wasn't that crazy last year. I remember the whole event was the birthday last year. I was kind of like, okay, it's something crazy. Stuff like that. And then we have like a boost event pretty soon after that. Yeah, it was like later in the year. We got $1 bucks. Haven't heard that a lot. It's not appreciate it. We got $80. But the team event was later in the year. That was very good. That was last year. But I actually made that you get like $40 almost fast. Because I did a lot of the glory powers completely. Well, that's not really true. Well, actually, that's true. I just missed a lot of the things, so I just have to do all levels. Over whatever it was, 20 points. I still forgot to mention that in the workplace, so it's board video. You don't have to do anymore. That's a big thing, man. I think they sold it like a year and a half or so. Now, the actual level, better. And virtual's better. You get energy, probably. But I would say for. Well, I don't know what the virtual plus. Because I think it's also actually at least not the way that the AC one. We can around the same time. It could be as well. Then I'm saying that was show you guys that. Show you guys that. But maybe also the same time. The AC one. Or we're going to do an event. We can more or less. As a virtual event. That just shows that everyone's worse. I'm not still good, but I'm also kind of cycling. I'm thinking about I'm still using it videos. It won't be all roll and go back out. But the size of the video is much now. I just want to make it as well. And if you're going to actually like 4 years, I was starting to account and then just like have to do 1 max research stuff. Because somebody says like your house. And somebody also like have to go and go right. I can pretty much how play not whatever, but somebody's also allowed to just make that. But if you use an account for like easy thing, the rules whatever. Yeah, this is farming easy. I can farm 10 house easy. You only get room management. Your storage is full. Fuck. Then it gets like 2 hours more. We start just playing easy, no problem. This is also taking a little. There's also one, guys.